everybody, Theresa here. As you can tell, I'm feeling a little divided today. It is Sunday morning.
No, it's Monday.
Monday morning. Okay, I don't know when it is. Usually you're off on Sunday. But it is Monday morning, July 27th, 2015.
10:57
10:57 Wyoming time.
a.m.
A.M. What are the degrees, honey?
5,878 degrees.
Let's see. Oh, I got a text message. Oh, what's arriving today? Something's arriving today.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to find out. Don't even start it with me, home dog.
Probably 78 degrees.
It's 82 degrees out right now. It's supposed to be 91 and down to 46. And it's nice, clear blue sky, slightly breezy. Slept really well last night. My husband helped me move my bed, so I don't have a giant schnauzer sleeping on my head. Right, honey?
Uh-huh.
And so I slept really well last night, and we moved the oxygen concentrator into the art studio, so it can make its noise and heat up that room instead. So, nice full 8 hours of sleep, and today we're getting ready to go up on the mountain here in a while. Get some sandwiches, go up on the mountain, take the Mastiff, let him go sniff some pine cones, and enjoy the day there before we come back here and get some housework done. I don't know if we're going to shampoo carpets or not, I hope. He's shaking his head no. There he is, see? There's my lovely spouse. But anyway, I'm going to turn this over to him. He's going to do a little bit of a rant about some things that he finds that are very disheartening, and I agree with him about society these days. And as you guys know, he doesn't really like to be on camera, so he's not going to be.
Yes, I am. See, here I am, right here.
You know.
Oh,
so
he's broken.
He's always been broken. I bought him broken, kind of like I bought you broken.
I didn't know you had a broken ankle.
You know. But, anyway, this is what my husband is going to be now.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Oh, crap.
Oh, he left.
Well, that's because I had to put up the old guy.
Okay.
So, few things in the workplace. Yeah. I was watching myself winking at me. Few things in the workplace that I didn't realize that's happening is how older people don't get the respect, don't get the well, I guess most of it is they don't get the respect that they should, because so many employers look at these people and think, "Oh crap, you're old," but they don't appreciate, they don't take advantage of the experience, because you can go to college and you can get all the book learning done. But until you're actually out in the real world, any knowledge you may pick up is it doesn't matter.
Not real life.
Do I?
It's not real life.
Yeah, it's not real life. And how many times with do you see people that the book learning is it has nothing to do with real life, and the books say, well, this, and this, but, in actual real life, when I used to train people in my previous job, what I would do is I'd say, okay, this is company policy. This is what you need to do. This is what, the higher ups say you need to do, but this is my way, okay? Um, this is the way I found that works the best. This is the most efficient, um, and everything. But I'm seeing so much around here that that the older people, they're not getting the breaks, they're not getting the respect they deserve. Another thing we're seeing, it's what I thought was kind of interesting. I started noticing about 4 or 5 years ago, is a lot of people, what they're doing is they're retiring. A lot of these old guys that have been on the job for 30, 40 years, but they're retiring, and they're getting replaced by somebody much younger, much cheaper, and also much less experienced. And I thought it was kind of old guy revenge, because a lot of these companies are bringing back the old guys and paying them obscene amounts of money because the young guys can't hack it. So I know I'm preaching to the choir with a lot of you, but I wish these companies would look at maybe look beyond the bottom line. One company I worked for, that the average cost of training a new employee was, I believe it was around $1,700. By the time you pay labor for them, pay labor for the people training them, by the time drug testing, so on and so forth. And, by the time you hire, 5 new employees, you have to hire them and they quit or they get fired. 5 new employees, that's over $8,000. I mean, that's a ton of money. And, if you would hang on to the older people, in the long run, you're going to be saving a lot of money. But there's a lot of these companies that, they get rid of the old people because they don't want to pay, they don't want to pay pension. They don't want to pay higher health care for these old people. But, you're losing out. Then another thing I'm seeing is with the younger employees coming in, a lot of us that have been on the job for a while, we've got a certain agreement with our coworkers. Okay, this is the way we do things. But then we get these younger people come in, and yeah, I understand they're hungry. They wanna prove themselves, but they're completely. I don't know how many times I've had the younger people running past me, and to get somebody driving up on the lot, and they get in there and they don't have the experience, so maybe they can't close a deal like I could, but it's just I'm seeing a lot of lack of respect toward the more experienced workers and to the older people, so that's what.
Can I bring up a couple points?
Yes, ma'am.
Is, you were talking about not wanting to pay more health care insurance-wise.
Yeah.
But let's talk about, as a younger worker is going to reproduce.
Yeah.
And, older people are not going to reproduce. And so...
well, hopefully not.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you look at it, and, the younger family and stuff, like I said, you're going to pay the health care for the woman to have her, birth control pills, for if she does get pregnant and have more children, and also the medical costs of children and stuff. The older worker, you're not going to pay any of that.
Yeah.
You're not going to pay for the yearly pap smears and, and all of that. So, I mean...
And booby squishing.
And there's something to be said about an older worker, a seasoned employee, when you can tell that they are very polished, very professional. They know their job. They, are very good with people. They care, compared to somebody who is just earning a paycheck. There is
Yeah.
a mass difference, and I would rather go to anybody who uh, is this is their livelihood, this is their career, as opposed to this is just a job to pay my rent.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. You know, and there's certain things too where people skills, you can't learn truly professional people skills from a book. That comes with experience.
Right.
You know, because I mean, you can read, okay, in this scenario, you need to say, you know, you can read that, but when you deal with somebody who their acquisition of people skills are learned from a book, then they sound so mechanical. They sound so scripted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just don't sound natural.
Well, you can take all the Dale Carnegie classes that you want to in the world, but demographics make a huge amount of difference too.
Yeah.
Because what might work in, say, California, or what might work in Chicago won't work here in Wyoming. It's a whole different demographic, and you have to know what's going on locally and what your people like. Say, instance for here, we have oil field workers, we have ranchers and farmers. We have a lot of medical professionals. I mean, we.
And that's one of the things you got to learn is you've got to learn to treat that person making $8 an hour. You've got to learn how to treat them just exactly the same as you treat somebody that's making $1 million a year. And in my profession now, I deal with both.
Right.
And that's one of the things. And I see it a lot with the younger people is they are so quick to prejudge.
Right.
And some of the people that I know from around here, there was one family that they're billionaires, and when you see them in the store, they didn't put on airs that, well, look at me, I've got so much money.
You would never know it by looking at them.
Yeah, and there was years and years ago when I was working in the grocery store, we had a family come in, and they always paid by cash, and so I never knew who they were, and it was a shock one time where they had forgotten to get cash from the bank, and they wrote a check, and I up until then I'd been dealing with them for 2 or 3 or 4 years, and I didn't realize that this person was a fairly major country star, and it just they were always so nice and so down to earth when you talk to them, and not realizing that how well how famous this person was. So that's all I have to say.
Okay. I just want to let Brad we've been talking about this to me for a while, and I thought it would be good for him to do a little bit of a rant about it, and get his voice out. And yes, now you just saw the back of him.
Can I moon them?
No, you cannot moon them. Nobody wants to see that. So, but yeah, like I said, we're going to go up on the mountain here a little bit. I'm eating my drink my shake.
She's drinking
protein shake. Yeah, I'm drinking. And I'm just kind of waiting for my water pills to get done doing their job, actually. If you want to know the truth of it. And like I said, we're going to get some sandwiches and take the dog and the camera. I might get some pine cones, too.
If we can find any.
Well, I don't know if this is the time of year. I don't think this is really the time of year to find them, is it? I don't know. We'll see. It'll be nice to get out. And the pine trees. But, so. And we're going to barbecue some chicken. We might want to get that chicken out if it's still frozen. Is it still frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not frozen. But we're going to barbecue some chicken. outside tonight. I am, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I am, I guess. And,
I got to work on the compost bin.
we gotta work on a compost bin.
Yeah.
You guys heard it live
Yeah.
from the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love him.
I love you too.
I love you the most.
Yeah.
Everyone. Right?
Do I?
Everyone.
I know.
Don't be jealous of my headband.
Oh, that's just, yeah. That's so 70s.
It's coming back, isn't it, guys? I see people wearing this.
Yeah, I remember the Olivia Newton-John, Let's Get Physical.
Let's get physical.
Yeah.
Physical. I want to get physical. Oh, look. Greyhound is might go into convulsions on this. Was that, remember, I think you're awesome? I think you're awesome too, honey. I think you're the most awesomest.
Well, no, you are.
No, you are.
Okay.
And remember that I love you guys. But I love him more. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.